Hello, Pictionary group. I'm sorry I can't be here today. While I'm out, we are going to practice the event. This is the actual sheet that you will be receiving at the event. So you guys need to set yourself up. Whoever is the first drawer needs to write their name right here, student drawing. And then whoever the guessers are, you're going to put both of your names 1 and 2. Okay? First drawer is going to get list 1 and a whiteboard and a marker. Okay? With your team, you need to set a 10-minute timer. You're going to draw as many of these words as you can, and your guessers are going to write it here. The numbers have to match. So if you don't have to start with number 1. I would say yes. Actually, start with number 1, but then you can go and you could say pass. But if you pass, you need to make sure you skip it because, like, if number 1 is microscope, okay, number 2 is weather, but you pass number 1, and the first one you actually get right is weather, and you write it for number 1, it's going to be marked wrong. Okay, so you need to make sure number 1 on here lines up with number 1 on there. Notice that tiebreakers also are if it's spelled correctly. So try to do your best with spelling. You can always write the word first and then go back and fix the spelling. Or one partner can go back and fix the spelling, however you want to work on it. Because spelling, I believe, is a tiebreaker. Okay, so when the 10-minute timer goes up, you can check. The drawer can show you their list and you guys can mark which ones you got correct. Okay, then you're going to switch. So you get 20 words to do in 10 minutes. They do not expect you to do all 20. Just get however many words you can. They gave you more just in case. Then you're going to switch. Okay, session B. Now who's the new drawer? Who are the 2 student guessers? Same thing, you're doing list 2. Okay, whoever the second drawer is, you're doing list 2. Same thing, set a 10-minute timer. See how many words you get correct. Okay, on the back page, as a team, I gave you, I'm going to cover them up so you can see. I gave you terms. All right, you have to write 3 facts. It says what it's used for, how it's used, what it looks like, what it's made of, when it happens, where it occurs, what are its impacts, anything that you know. Also, if you can't think of 3, try to see if you could break one of your facts down into multiple facts. So like, oh, they are, it is a tool that measures the temperature. Like, if you really can't think of something, maybe it's thermometer. You could say, like, it's a tool that measures the temperature. It uses mercury in the middle. It has Fahrenheit and Celsius. But let's say you couldn't think of 3. You could be like, it is a tool. That could be one fact. It measures weather. That could be a second fact. So do you see how instead of saying it is a tool that measures weather, I changed it into 2 separate facts? So if you're really stuck, you can go with that option. You need to write and complete sentences. So don't just write a tool. You could write it is a tool, period. Okay, because you're going to be graded on if it's a complete sentence. Okay, so there are 3 words from session A and 3 words from session B. You get 15 minutes to do all of these. So there are, and technically there should be 6 words, but I only have 5. And I didn't pick ones from list A and B. I just picked random words that I think you should do. Okay, so you guys can go ahead and get started. I put your names at the top here so you know who's on Gower Team A, B, and C. All right, I will be back tomorrow, so if you have any questions about this, I also have extra of this paper if you want to bring it home and practice at home. I also have extra word lists, so if you want to come to me tomorrow and be like, Miss Morgan, can I have this so I could practice at home? I will gladly give it to you. We're also hosting a practice at lunch on Friday, or lunch recess on Friday, so hopefully you come. Good job. Stay focused.